Hi guys, thanks for joining me today. I am Lynette, and the reason I am wearing virtually no makeup is because today I am doing my mini collab with Lisa's subscription box Addict and Museum Girl 135. So what set a challenge was to do a makeover look using only the makeup that we've received in our subscription boxes. So that was only including January and February's boxes. So we've got most items. We didn't get an eyeliner, but I can live without an eyeliner. So we decided to film it all, and we're going to post them all up today. And so what we've done is we've used our own foundations, concealers, and I've done my eyebrows, and the rest of the products we're going to use with what we've got in our bags, boxes. Sorry. So I'm going to show you what we've received over January and February to help us do that. So if you bear with me, so we've got this clay cushion moonlighter, which is fantastic. We got this banana setting powder, which is messy. We got the coconut skin smoothie priming moisturiser. Now I've put that on already before I put my foundation on. I'm now going to open the boxes to show you what we've received this month. So I'm really sorry for the noise. So in Birchbox this month to help, I've got a blending brush from Luxie, which is amazing, and this Lock eyeshadow. So it's a cream eyeshadow and it sets kind of within 30 seconds. Don't know where I'm going today. This is actually the second time I filmed this because the first time I was so grumpy and it just didn't, the look was okay, but I wasn't feeling the best, so I decided to redo it. So we've got this sleek contour set, so it's blusher, highlighter, contour or bronzer. We've got a Douce mascara, we've got a Lord & Berry lipstick pencil, and I got a eyelash curler, which I haven't actually used for many moons. And in Glossy Box we got the Huda lip liner and this lovely fan brush. Some people got the contour brush, but we're using our own brushes, but I just thought I would bring those out to show you what we got. So I was using a foundation yesterday that really did not agree with me. I couldn't get it to blend. It felt really patchy, it felt awful, and so I felt like putting my makeup on top of that just really kind of threw me out. However, I am kind of slightly cheating because I'm using an idea that Lisa gave me. So you'll see in her video that she uses her highlighter in her inner corner. I'm not going to do that, but I'm thinking of using the contour, the bronzer on my eyelids. So let's see how I get on. And today of all days, when I decide I'm going to film a makeup look, it's like Mount Vesuvius on my chin. So as always, my hair is always wet, with the odd exception. Yesterday actually I filmed my Latest in Beauty, and on the Latest in Beauty that is actually the makeup look, so it's quite pretty that I did yesterday. I was quite pleased once I kind of toned it down a wee bit, blotted the lipstick, rubbed in the eyeshadow. However, I'm going to try something a wee bit different today, so I'm just making sure I've got something here to blot the lipstick with. The lipstick was very matte, so what I did was I went over it with, I have a little jelly shot from Incredible, and I went over it with that, so it made it feel much nicer for me. So I'm going to continue, so please, I'm going to pop the links into my description box. I'm going to come closer a bit, so please can you go over and check out what Lisa and Angela have done, and I'd really love it if you could subscribe to their channel as well. We're all small channels, we need to support one another, so I really appreciate that. Thank you. So I haven't set my foundation, so I don't always set my foundation first. So today I've put some concealer on my eyelids, and I'm going to set my foundation once I've done my eyeshadow. So bear with me. So I am going to try something a wee bit different today with my look. just get my brushes out. So it's a lovely palette. I had issues blending this colour in, so I kind of got in a wee bit of a tizzy with myself yesterday, so I wasn't kind of best pleased with that. So I am going to have a wee play around today, so I hope it works out. Who knows? So I'm going to try and use this contouring shade as like a transitional shade, so wish me luck. I've actually got these products from Primark that I've never used yet, that you put on. When you're doing your eyeshadow, so it means that there's no messy bits at the side to tidy up. As I say, I haven't tried them yet, so I don't know what they're like. Also, the other reason for redoing this, probably the main reason, is because my camera is running out of space, and my video yesterday was in 3 parts, and because I've not got any space, it won't actually let me save my video onto the app that I use to edit, so I can't put the 3 of them together until I clear space, and I can't do that until, so I just thought I'm going to do this and I can put this straight up onto YouTube without putting it through the editor. You know, it's not ideal, but what can you do? I am eventually going to buy a camera, but at the moment I'm just going to buy myself the new iPhone, but get one with more storage. My current phone's a 32GB, and the ironic thing is most of it's taken up by the Apple apps. I find that really frustrating. Now I think you're going to find that Lisa is going to be more of an expert at the eyeshadow than me, because I'm not very good at it at all. Nah, that's not worked. Okay, so yesterday what I learned about the lock was that I couldn't actually control it. It's got a nice little brush, but I find it quite difficult to control, so I'm going to put a little bit on my eyelids and then rub it in using my finger. And I think this creates a much more subtle look. I don't know if you'll agree, if you've got it. I actually thought it would be something that I would only wear. You've got to work quick with it. I thought it might just be something that I would wear on a night out, but it's actually quite pretty. So there we go. So that is a really subtle eye look. All you can see is that bloody spot, eh? So I am going to set my powder with the Belpierre banana setting powder. Now this stuff goes everywhere, so that's why I'm still in my pyjamas, because if you make the mistake of putting it on when you're dressed, it just goes everywhere. So I put it on my big brush and I'm tapping it into the lid to get off the excess. Now I think you can use this, whoo, see that? I think you can use this as a baking powder as well, and I know that Makeup Revolution have just brought out a baking powder. So there you go. Hopefully that is me looking a bit more human, a bit more of a human colour about me now. Oh, it goes It does go everywhere. Yeah, it's all over my pyjamas and everything. So the downside about using it is it just goes absolutely everywhere, and I find that quite frustrating. So I'm going to take this brush, my angled brush, and I'm going to try the contour. I find the contour quite difficult to blend. Which is why I blew the brush to get the excess off. So actually that seems to be blending much easier than yesterday. Yesterday I was having a fit. Honestly, there was no bad language or anything. I was swearing inside my head. So, I blow instead of tapping because the tapping drives my husband nuts. Sweet bloody tapping for. Shut up. Sorry, is that too much information about my life? Right, so next I'm going to go in with a blush. I can put down my craggy mirror, eh? You see my mirror? See how I've had this like forever and it's all cracked and nasty. So I really should invest in a new one. But it fits in my makeup bag. And it does the job. See, I'm feeling much better today about this palette than I was yesterday. Yesterday I just could not blend it. I think I just put too much the contour blusher on. So I am going to try the highlighter, but I found it didn't go on very well, so I'm going to put a little brush and I will go over it with the clay moonlighter. But the clay moonlighter is it is a shadow, sorry, it's a wet one, and I find sometimes wet highlighters can take your foundation and powder off, so I'm going to just dab it on. I can see why, Jill, you're not very impressed with getting one of these fan brushes. Yeah, Drop Dead Fred got one of these in her boxes and she wasn't kind of very impressed to get it. And I thought, oh, I've not got one, so I was quite excited. But actually, I thought it'd be quite good for my nose, but yeah, they're not really much good to man nor beast. I'm trying to do my Cupid's bow. I watched Stephanie Toms do that, so I thought, I quite like that. I'm gonna do that. So I've started doing that since I've been watching that, watching her channel, doing my Cupid's bow. So what am I gonna do next, guys? I'm going to do my eyelashes. Now, I've not used these for years, and apparently, according to the leaflet, you just hold it for 3 seconds, because any more than that and I think you're kind of crimping them rather than curling them. Now the one caveat that I do have to say, if I can find it, is although there is a Juicy mascara, I cannot use this because it's not waterproof. So it's a Punk Volumizer mascara, so I will be replacing that today instead with my L'Oreal Double Wear mascara. So yeah, we weren't sure about waiting until we got an eyeliner, and we thought, you know what, it could be a year before you get another one, or it could be next box, so we thought we're just going to go ahead with it. But I think this is something we're going to repeat. it's been quite a good idea. We're also doing a wee collab next month where we're going to send each other a makeup bag. So that we can put more details up about that later. And that was Museum Girl's idea. So yeah, the three of us kind of like keep in touch and message each other, and I message loads of people on here, it's great. I've said before, I message a couple of people that contact me through the comments page. So yeah, I'm in touch with them on Instagram, I'm in touch with like people on WhatsApp. I always chat away kind of almost daily to some people, especially the lovely Serena, chat away to Julie Barber. There's a couple of people who I chat away to on Instagram as well. So it's really, really lovely. And I've also done another collab using the ASOS makeup bag with Nat MUA, and I'm going to try and film that as soon as possible because that was supposed to be up on Friday, so I need to get that up. But I had to redo this. Now I'm doing this quite quickly because I don't want this to be like a really long video. It's probably too long already for some people. I'm heading off to meet a friend later on. I'm not actually feeling very well. It was supposed to be for a couple of drinks. I don't drink very much. I kind of find it doesn't always agree with me. So we are now going to be meeting for a cup of tea. Or a coffee. So I had spoke to my husband, I was like, I really don't feel up to it, and he was like, look, don't cancel it, you never kind of go out, so why don't you just meet up with her and, you know, tell her you've had to take more painkillers today, so why don't you meet up for a coffee and a cake? Of course I've started doing Slimming World, so I'll probably skip the cake. We will see, we will see. Now I have heard about a fantastic ring light that you can get that's got a mirror attached, which means you can actually do your makeup as you're talking. So I need to invest in that. I will need a new tripod, I think, when I get the new iPhone, because I think it's slightly bigger, and this only does up to the 7, this tripod. This wee tripod's brilliant. It comes with it came with a ring light, which I don't use because I don't like it, but it also comes with one of these which lets me stop and start without pressing the button and take photos and things, so it's really good. It doesn't always work, but it's brilliant. It was like £7 or something. I'm hoping when I get the new iPhone that the sound quality is a wee bit better, because I know that sometimes you have to have the volume all the way up to hear me, and I'm usually quite loud, so I don't know what's going on. I'm not loud compared to some people I watch. Some people are really loud, but I just feel that it's not coming across as loud as it, you know what I mean. Although saying that, to be fair, when I'm watching YouTube, I often have to, like, my volume's up and down, because some people it's really loud and other people it's quiet. A lot of the times I have to listen to it in full volume. And you'll see that I use a lot of mascara. I have very fair short kind of eyelashes. It's so unfair. My sister's got absolutely beautiful eyelashes, and she's got beautiful lips and everything, and she's one of these people who hates getting her photos taken and all the rest of it, but she is so stunning. She's so bonny, she really, really is. She's like 5'9" and size 10 and just absolutely stunning, but hates getting her photos taken, doesn't think she's very pretty, and he, so it just goes to show you, you know what I mean, here's me, wee dumpy fat me. I didn't think I'm bony, but I love taking photos, but that all comes down to, in my head, I kind of think I'd rather look crap in a photo than not have the photo taken. Hey ho. Because as mums, I think you're the ones taking the photos. So it's important that your kids have photos of you, not just you being the one taking the photos. So I used to always have to say to my husband, right, come on, take a photo of me and the boys. I love photos, by the way. If you join my Facebook page, you'll see that. Or even my Instagram page, to be honest. So this is a Huda Beauty lip liner, and it feels absolutely gorgeous. I love it. And I'm not going to tell you again that I never got the November one. So I was gutted about that. But hey ho, I have a lip liner because I'm not spending £18 on a lipstick. And this is the Lord & Berry lip pencil. And I have this weird thing, right? Oh, it's giving me the cringe just thinking about using this. About the wood against my... Oh. Anyway, there could be something in that, eh? I can hear the pigeons cooing outside. It was really windy here last night. Really windy. Okay. So there you go. What do you think? That's my finished look with my subscription box beauty products. The lipstick is probably darker than I would wear. However, blotting it seems to have helped a wee bit. It's very matte, but it doesn't actually feel like I'm wearing lipstick. It's a wee bit drying, but I will put my Incredible Jelly Shot over it. So I'm quite impressed actually, and it was for Lisa's kind of inspiration. She is using the highlighter for her inner corner. I tried that, it didn't work for me. Oh, one more product. I forgot all about this. This is amazing, right? So look, comes the mirror, a little puff, and inside you have this, right? So it is the most beautiful, beautiful highlighter ever. So it's going to take me about a week. Oh, 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 I don't want it over there. To blend it in. Oh wow, look at that. Look at that. See, nearly forgot. So what do you think? It's quite a natural look that I've created. Yesterday's look, there was a bit more of this. However, I really like this, and I would buy it again in different shades. However, I find putting a bit on and working it in with my finger really helps me. So if this is something that you are inspired to try, please can you kind of let me know below. And if you're not on YouTube, if you're on Instagram, or yeah, post a photo up there, let me know. Let me know if you decide to do this and join in. And please can you pop along to Lisa Subscription Box Addict and Museum Girl 135. I'm going to put the links in below to their videos so you can see what they've created. And we were a wee bit worried that our looks would all kind of be similar. However, we've all got different ways of doing things, haven't we? So thanks very much for watching again. This is probably going to be a wee regular series that we're going to do, and I'll catch up with you later. Bye.